Hey Aqua, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning October the 26th. Now, if you're not already, I do suggest follow the Facebook page because I upload a lot of information that is relevant in regards to the collective energies, how you can harness them rather than sort of wonder what's going on and struggle through them. We have a lot of disrupting energy. Maybe you guys are being disrupted by external energy that you feel interrupted by, okay? Just take it as a sign. I look at everything as symbolism. There's a way in which we really can flow and harness, flow with and harness collective energies, and being aware of them is everything so that we can respond rather than react, okay, in survival mode. Now, October the 31st activates a rare blue moon energy. We have a full moon in Taurus right on Halloween with everything else that's going on, okay? The conjunction to Uranus as well as the placements of the fixed stars and whatever else, the retrogrades, okay? Collectively, astrologically, this energy can entice rebellion. It's going to entice a revolution energy. We're going to be wanting to do things. We're wanting to release this energy, which has all been activated with Mercury going retrograde in Scorpio, Mars going retrograde in Aries, whatever the case may be. It's this building pot of hot water that can only go so far. Being aware of it, okay? Forewarned is always forearmed. We're going to have that inner conflict about need versus want, okay? So daily energy management as and where you can. And you know what? How you would have managed your energy might have just benefited from meditating once every 2 weeks, once a week. As this energy accelerates, we're going to be feeling it and needing to match our energy management practices with the same vibe, alrighty? I'm going to pull some cards. They're going to represent what you might have been processing, what energy you might currently be going through, what area of life or what that might pertain to, what this means for you. And then I'm going to pull two cards, one being how the old you would have handled, processed this opportunity or challenge, and the second card being how your higher self best suggests you handle this opportunity or challenge, okay? Because if we're going to be working with blue moon energy, it is once in a blue moon that we can perhaps experience genuine transformation and change despite the thick of things that are going on. Just because there's a storm doesn't mean we have to become the storm. Okay, Aqua, let's go, my friend. 1 and 2, and underneath the deck, you guys have the 2 of coins. You are juggling, umming and ahhing. How much more do I invest in this thing, in this situation? I'm really considering in very practical ways, is it worth my investment? Take it however it resonates. That literally can be anything. You can't quite see it. Is that ship going in or out? I felt like I had to say you can't quite see it yet, but your ships are about to come in, okay? I've never even looked at that card like that before. See how the ship's there? Dolphin energy, but he's got his back turned to it. Okay, he can't see the higher vibrations, the healing opportunity here. This full moon is going to bring an opportunity that you can't see coming yet, all right? How that pans out is completely up to the situation because it's in the dark is what I do want to say. But I see here that you are distracted and focused on something surface level. The 2 of coins represents surface level. The 6 of pentacles underneath that is very much an encouragement of the scales really need to be balanced now, Aqua. There's been too much of an investment of energy in one area and not the other. This is about equaling the energy balance. Maybe this is you giving too much. Maybe this is you waiting. Whatever the case may be, something had to be balanced here. Could certainly be literally financial, okay? I'm going to say you're going to receive a message. The Page of Wands is there. The 2 of Cups is here. Maybe this represents a situation where there's been some conflict and a deeper desire to move away from that conflict in towards more peace. Right now, here and now, you're juggling and deciding how much more to invest. In the recent past, the energies you have been processing is the 7 of Swords. Not easy by any means. It is deceptive. It is lies and trickery. Feeling like someone is deceiving me, withholding information. At any rate, we're not communicating the truth, okay? In the recent past, maybe you felt like it is time to be selfish too. I need to just do what's right for me. No more investing, okay? Don't always look at just the shadow or the light aspects of cards. They definitely have both. what this is in relation to. Okay, so Empress, it could certainly represent a relationship, could represent a relationship you have with an Empress-like figure in your life. Connect that however it makes sense. This could also be about, how do I embrace my Empress, my inner Empress, okay? In a situation that made me feel like there was something being hidden, someone was being selfish, someone was being deceptive, how do I now choose to be selfish so that I can step up into me and no longer invest in a situation, experience, thought process that was ultimately needing balancing anyway, okay? What it means for you. This is about emotional fulfillment. It could certainly be in regards to a relationship, okay? In order for you to experience true emotional fulfillment at this time, if you're experiencing challenges, if you're experiencing this, oh, what do I do? I know something's in balance. There's a lot of deceptive energy. This just could also mean uncertainty because communications haven't been great. Take it however it resonates. In order for you to experience emotional fulfillment at this time and to experience yourself as this Empress energy, she is balanced, she wants for nothing, she's happy with how things are going. I really feel many Aquas are going to decide how much more to invest, and I'm going to ask you, when it comes to being practical in the realms of the heart, in the realms of emotional fulfillment in a relationship, how much do you need answers today? How much do you need to communicate in order to balance the scales? How much do you need to pull back your energy too as an empath, all right guys, so that you can really balance the scales? There's something here that feels out of balance, okay? The goal then is to step into her energy, whether you are male or female, all right? Embrace this inner goddess-like energy. The Empress is the culmination of all queens. She is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Fire, okay? She's a mixture of everything: confidence, practicality, success, career achievements, ability to drive forward, strong in the mind, okay, as well as nurturing, empathic, loving. You know, she's the mama vibe. Like, take it however it resonates. She's got everything, she wants for nothing, and she is a creator. I feel like many Aquas I'm connecting into could possibly be blocking their creative ability because of a situation and experience in the past that felt like the Seven of Swords energy that you were investing in, and you're obviously right to follow your intuition to really decide to balance the scales now. There's something here blocking you from stepping into your Empress, okay? Your old self might have ruled this sword and really spoken a truth and said enough is enough. I'm really curious now to see what your higher self would like you to do. Maybe your old self would have just cut this away, okay? Oh, notice the imbalance? Nah, I'm done. Maybe your old self would have spoken truth to the point that it could harm the ears on some level that had to take on board the message. Maybe your old self would have wielded that sword knowing full well that it's a double-edged sword, okay? So we do have to be mindful with the Ace of Swords energy that it takes a lot of responsibility to wield its power, because it can hurt as much as it can create an opportunity to clear up misunderstandings. It is definitely truth. Your old self would have just wanted the truth. Your old self just would have wanted clarity because you would have been doing your head in. Your old self would have wanted to wield this sword. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I said it'd be interesting to see what your higher self wants. This is so interesting. This has come up 3 or 4 times. Your higher, for different zodiacs, your higher self wants you to know that there is actually another way in which to do this thing. Now, if you're experiencing challenges in a connection, if you're experiencing challenges in your home life, if you're experiencing challenges with an Empress-like figure, your mother, your sister, your girlfriend, wife, whatever the case may be, because there's something here not being communicated, an imbalance has happened, communication has become imbalanced. It could be as simple as that, okay? Your old self would have just went, rah, I want the truth. This is what's happening. I'm not, whatever. But your higher self is actually suggesting you take another path. You deal with this in another way. If a block comes up, and it is a block that tends to come up in relationships, in this family, if it's a block that tends to happen all the time in my experience of love, in my experience of emotional fulfillment, my connection to others within my family, my marriage, whatever the case may be, how have you dealt with this block in the past? Has it been like this? If so, higher self wants you to know that there's a whole new way of doing it. But how, Ali? What is that? I hear you ask. I'm curious too, Aqua. The Knight of Wands and the Judgment. How has non-committal energy never served you? I'm going to leave it there. There's something here about non-committal energy. It's exciting in the moment. There's no longevity or sustainability to it because the Knight of Wands is a non-committal energy. It's passionate and exciting. But I am closing a massive chapter and I can't ignore this anymore. Have I repatterned patterns and dynamics from the past yet again? That ultimately life is showing me, is there another way to do connection, to do this thing? How have I never really, even in long-standing marriages, guys, how has my energy been non-committal to a sustainable outcome, and we keep going up against the same brick wall? I could keep going up against the same brick wall in repeated relationships, whatever the case may be. There's something here about obliterating non-committal energy because the judgment, the trumpet has sounded, okay? Where have you allowed imbalances to occur in the past because the judgment card shows up when the past comes back up to play? There's something here about the past, guys. There's a whole new way of dealing with this, processing, accepting this as an opportunity to evolve when in the realms of love, in the realms of emotional fulfillment, in the realms of you stepping into your Empress manifestation ability. We always are manifesting, whether we are manifesting from old perceptions, beliefs and fears, or we are manifesting from a full heart, knowing that we are always supported and we are grateful for everything we have, and we just manifest more of that, okay? Big read, Aqua. General reading. If you were looking for a personal reading, by all means head on above to the shop link where you can book one with me online. Until next time, my friend, have an empowered week and take care.